What is it? What am I doing? Finding preseason. Where are they playing? They're playing in Toronto. Listen. I don't have Sportsnet right now, I don't think. So we will try and listen. If it loads. Understand.
That this grouping has been together. And I'd like you to give me your assessment of what Max Domi has to do when we get an opportunity as the puck goes down into the Toronto zone. Bobby McMahon starting out of his own zone down the right wing. McMahon bursts around the defense, now driving the net in a goal and forcing Talbot to make an excellent pad save. Red Wings bringing it back the other way. Nifty move on Benoit, but a long shot from a bad angle is easily hauled in by Anthony Stolarz.
For Max Domi, I know you've got to find some sort of chemistry. You've got to be able to make plays. I think it starts in your own end. I mean, I think you've got to be defensive, you know, so responsible defensively that allows for chances off the rush, for puck retrievals. Because if you're not, then this line is going to spend a lot of time in their own end.
Shot from the point, blockered away, rebound in front of the net, cleared into the corner. McMahon back of the net, but stolen back by the Red Wings, and they backhand it off the side of the goal wide. Detroit with another bouncing puck in front of the net, finally cleared by the Leafs, but not out. Set around back of the net, into the near corner it goes. Oliver Ekman-Larsson may have taken a high stick there, at least he's complaining to the official about it. And the Leafs Nylander is able to free it up, and out comes Oliver Ekman-Larsson, but he deflected it down too hard, and there'll be an icing call. I think one of the things that he has to do is not get caught up in the emotion.
Well, if you're a Leaf fan sitting at home and trying to play general manager, you look at your Leaf roster and everybody who's still around after all the cuts that have been made and players sent down. I think it's hard to think that there's going to be a change start Wednesday. I think for Craig Berube coming off that break, he's put a lineup in that looks an awful lot like a lineup that will start on Wednesday. I mean, the guys talked about in the studio the fact of Easton Cowan maybe being the one, but this is a great opportunity for him too to get another audition to be ready for Wednesday.
Soderblom, the big guy, going to the front of the net, and a backhand stopped by Stolarz.
Well, Stolarz again looking sharp. You know, he played 2 periods of that game on Saturday against Montreal, allowed 3 goals, but this is all just about getting your rhythm back. And you can practice all you want, but it's just the reads that you have to have in a real game. And here's where he's at his best. Good aggressive play with the stick. Didn't allow the cut across the net, got his stick in the way, and then able to hold on to that rebound, which is going to be important all season long, patrolling those extra shots.
2-0 in his career against Detroit. He's allowed 1 goal on 50 shots against the Red Wings. That puck pops over the glass and out.
Another guy who's really on the radar, Maselli, is a great example of his ability and his patience. You know, the one thing that's been clear, and Austin Matthews talked about it earlier when he was playing on that line, is his ability to make plays. There's just a confident read, buy himself a little time, a little outlet pass, stretched out to Joshua, and if he can establish himself on this third line, this is something that the Leafs have been trying to get together. A third line that can be heavy with the big bodies of Dakota Joshua and Waugh, and now a playmaker on that side too. They can be a good defensive line and a line that maybe can be an offensive line, that something the Leafs have needed come playoff time, that secondary scoring. So it'd be interesting to watch the chemistry of this trio grow.
And now out comes the high-scoring 4th line of Lawton, Lorentz, and Cowan.
They were the best line, weren't they, against Montreal, for sure.
Scott Lawton with 2 goals, 2 assists. That matched his point total in the regular season when he came over in the trade from Philadelphia. 4 points in 20 games. They're expecting, and he's expecting, a lot more offensively this year. Back into the lead zone, Tanev. Jonathan Berggren on the forecheck. There's a pass ahead for McCabe. Through center. Lorentz fired it back, and McCabe unable to take it, but play it offside as Cowan touches it at the Detroit line.
Well, you know, second training camp for the head coach as well. And, you know, you get into a situation for Craig Berube. Everything was new last year. You're trying to establish a different look. You know, he talked about the core four and all the past of that. Well, this is a different year. And I just said, looking these bottom six lines, the third line and the fourth line is what, when you watch Craig Berube and look at his team that he had in St. Louis that he took to the Cup final, well, that's an element that he was maybe not really all that excited about last year. And I think he's putting together a lineup here that maybe is exactly the way he likes to put his lines together. You know, trusting that bottom six to play a role defensively, to add a little offense. I like the fact, look at the communication. Two veteran guys with the youngster. Cowan's got to soak it all in. He knows in this lineup now, he doesn't have to score a goal every night. He's got to get the trust of his head coach in, play with a little bit of pace, play with energy each and every shift, and those guys will really help him navigate what is now his third exhibition season.
Talbot dishes it off. There's Travis Hamonic in a battle for a job on the blue line for Detroit. They're going 11-7 tonight. Not sure if they're going to go with 7 or 8 defensemen, but there's some heavy competition in the Detroit camp for the third pairing jobs.
Well, you talk about a camp here. This is going to be, they play again on Saturday against these Maple Leafs, and it's going to be 8 games in 12 days. And you know, this is Todd McClellan's first training camp. You remember December 27th was his first game. He lost against these Leafs in 5-2. Didn't have a really chance other than a morning skate to get his team. But I find that really difficult, Chris, with so many games. How much practice have the Red Wings been able to have? I mean, 8 games in 12 days is hard to really get on the board and have good constructive practices throughout.
The last time that happens was 4 preseason games next year, but that's a lot of morning skate practice time.
Yeah.
Isn't what the coach wants.
No, and you know, you get a feel for putting your stamp. I mean, he did a great job at the end of the season coming in. You know, they had a good little run. They won 7 in a row in a stretch and got themselves back into it. But like what often happens with these kind of teams, they went 0-7 after and finished 11-14-3 to miss the playoffs. A 9th straight year. I mean, hard to believe this Red Wing franchise, how great they've been. 25 straight years of playoff hockey, some 3 Stanley Cups in that time, and it's been 9 years of frustration after.
Looked like they were on the verge 2 years ago when they finished in a tie for 8th place. Here's a chance in front, and Stolarz with a terrific stop off Marco Kasper.
Well, what a great passing play there. A little cycle in the offensive zone, created some open ice, and in tight, good glove save there by Stolarz.
Every product Brunt makes is named after one of my buddies in the trades who inspired it and helped us design it. Every step of our design process revolves around listening to the guys who actually do the work, because they've earned a seat at the table.
Hi everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions. You can find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. I'm Gina Belich, along with Super Bowl champ and 2-time Pro Bowler Vernon Davis. So Vernon, tell everyone watching who should call right now.
Well, Gina, if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money it's potentially worth.
Thanks, Vernon. You know, the phones have really been busy. So what kind of calls have we been getting?
We're getting calls about all types of accidents, from car accidents to slip and falls, and so many others. So if you were injured in an accident, don't go at it alone. Call for a free case review and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Vernon. You heard the man. Call now to find out how much money you qualify for.
I don't know about these commercials.
Here it is.
Beautiful play.
NHL Network's definitive list of the best players in the league now.
What about the draft? We got pick 16. So we're losing out on all the big guns. No Connor McDavid Dream, no Leon, no McKinnon. Loki kind of sucks. I'm looking at Mitch Marner, Braden Point, Jake Ottinger. Are those back-to-back picks, I think? I think that's the move. I think Marner's going to probably light it up with Vegas and Eichel. Yeah, we took negative points for goals against. We didn't have it last year, so goalies were a bit OP. No. Stream is on. Well, we're gonna mute that for now, I guess.
Going to be on that second line, but there's some 6
Alright, waiting on some people here.
age of 22 in this lineup, and you know the
Hopefully
future
they
is
show up.
bubbling and starting to grow for Steve Yzerman and the Red Wings.
Here's the Brinket, 39 last year. He centers it, picked off by Nyes, and away he goes through center, chips it in, and goes after the game. Travis Hamonic. Matthews arrives. That's off the stick of Domi, and the Brinket.
I hope this line can get it going. Domi, Matthews, and Nyes. I hope that's the line, you know, like, that would be solid.
Exchanging passes with McCabe, that's broken up. Matthews coming back to help out. It's off McCabe.
Good value with Domi there.
Edmondson plays it back in. And into McCabe, right in front.
Sketchy move.
Nylander was there, and now McMahon at center. Nylander trying to follow up, broken up by Larkin. Back in comes Raymond. He'll hook it across. What a pass! That's Stolarz with the stop. Back at the side of the net. Kopp feeds back to the line for Edmondson. Across it goes, and there's Sandeep Pellica, the youngster who has played every preseason game for Detroit. It'll be flipped away to center. McMahon goes after Tavares. In support, here's Tavares along the boards. Flips it back. Ekman Larson was looking in front for Dakota Joshua. Benoit fired it. Calvin kicks that away. Soderblom plays it ahead, and it comes out to center. Just over 10 minutes to go. Opening period leads with a 1-0 lead on a power play goal by Austin Matthews. Dakota Joshua along the boards. Now Riley one hands it deeper. Pacelli takes a look, feeds it back to Riley. Morgan Riley into the middle for Carlo, who sends it wide. McWall on the boards. Maintains possession. Snaps it back to Carlo. His shot. Off Sandy Pelican in front. Here's Pacelli with the steal. He hooks it in front. One to the net. And he's knocked down in front. After a good scoring
Two new guys in the league got first and
Examples
second.
again of Matthias Pacelli and his playmaking ability. Made a great play back to the blue line, and then just a little area pass on a quick turn up that created another scoring chance. Two good plays on that shift by number 63. Comes back to Maurice Sider. Here's Sider with the puck. Finney's in. He's been quite a story. A 7th rounder who's hanging around and still has a shot at a job here. Sider with a shot that ricochets into the corner. Finney, the former Kamloops Blazer, tried to clear the zone on the second try. It came out. And now the Leafs will regroup it. Detroit with an edge in shots at 9-6. But the Leafs with a 1-goal lead.
Hello?
Winding it up is nice.
Hey.
Plays it past Johansson.
Get out of here.
Gustafson to the board. Dolan comes up with it. Back to Tanev and McKee. Snapping it back to Tanev. He
You're
shot
done.
knocked out in front. Nice
Oh.
chance. Doesn't get to the net.
Hockey.
Matthews. And back.
Yeah. And draft.
Oh, you to do your draft.
Yeah, it just started.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Trying to feed it ahead.
I am streaming, but nobody is watching.
Looking for Matthews. Domi got knocked out.
I won't post it out loud.
Matthews unable to center.
Stream it, mostly so I can look back on it.
Now the Red Wings clear.
You will not post about it.
Good
No.
pace to this game, you know, in reference to
I got picked number 16 out of 16.
that game on Saturday against the
Isn't that
Canadiens,
like,
not nearly
isn't
the
that
kind of
usually
pace
your luck?
by the Maple Leafs here. But
Yeah.
these teams have
I think
early
the year
on,
before I was like
created some chances.
12 or something.
You're like far in.
Fired around,
Yeah,
and William
I'm at the
Nylander's
bottom,
got it.
but I get to pick back to back, so
Carlo.
snakes.
And Riley,
That's like how I
another
won,
Detroit penalty coming up.
What's it called?
Leafs with a power play goal, and the Red
So
Wings
like Catan.
with 30
While you were
seconds.
last.
Penalty kill
I was last, I got to go twice back to back.
Yeah.
Thinking where it was going to be on the board.
Is checked.
And then
The
I
Leafs will
won.
get their
And then
second
you end.
And then I
power play
wanted.
of this opening period.
I won that
Couple
though.
veterans going at each other here. Just
I
a
wanted
little
that
bit of a
one
hold
that
up
we
by
did.
Nylander, a slash and a retaliation.
I don't know who's
Larkin
picking
going to
who.
the bench.
Where does it say that?
You could spend all day sorting your employees' expenses.
Oh, here we go.
Or you could let Ramp do it.
Caleb
Never chase or receive
Carr,
again.
Caleb Real, Aston
Well,
Matthews.
finance.
Oh, he got him.
Remember what it feels like to be a little
Who
kid?
did?
My
You can turn
friend
the store
from
into a
Barrie.
playground, and the floor
He
into
told
a
me he
lava.
had dreams about picking this player, and he
That
got
kid's
him.
still in there somewhere,
Austin Matthews?
just
Yeah.
waiting for the right place to come out and play.
How did you know?
Me?
Yeah.
Because you said that.
Oh, my bad.
So leave
You
your
said
adult
it.
self outside
Austin Matthews, and you
and
went,
call
oh,
them
he
when it's
got
time
him.
to check out.
Yeah.
DSW. Let us surprise you.
He got him.
Our earliest
I
days
just
here at the
guessed.
Hockey Hall of Fame,
Guessed out
we
of my
wanted to be a
yes.
place where hockey fans could come and really experience the game. Some would say we were interactive before interactive was interactive. And did we make some mistakes?
Everything will glow
Maybe a couple.
for you.
But we think we've really nailed it this time. Shoot it, save it, call it. Only at the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Monday, new season, new questions.
We'll see how that plays out. The guy is historically good.
Get the latest on all the biggest stories as we embark on a new NHL campaign. NHL Tonight season preview, Monday, 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Online casino.
Sorry, I zoned out.
Yesterday, the Maple Leafs got back from their annual team bonding trip in Muskoka. A few days of
I zoned.
fun featuring some golf team dinners, apparently some
I
acapella
got
as
the
well. Greg
stream,
Lewis
I got
last
the
night to Easton Cowan,
draft,
had to
I
get
got
up in
the
front of the
hockey,
group and sing.
got a
Now, his
little
song
tiny
of choice
chat.
was Shallow from the A Star Is Born soundtrack. And I say his song of choice which actually isn't true.
The size of the chat.
It was
I
actually
don't know why it's so
Max
small.
Domi that chose the song for him. He said if he had to get up
Yeah.
and
The
sing,
chat is
he
small?
would prefer something.
Yeah, the
maybe a
chat
little
for
more
the hockey.
genre, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Cowboy. Yeah, he's Cowboy is his
He's,
nickname.
number
But
10.
you know what? At this stage,
Not
you'll do
watching,
whatever
being
the guys
drafted.
want you to do. I mean, that's what
Rantanen,
that time together
Quinn
as a young
Hughes,
player, you're just absorbing
David
it, and
Pasternak,
trying to fit in.
Well done. The late second power play. They
Jack
scored quickly on
Eichel.
their first. Here's Matthews. The goal scorer. Another chance. And he fired that high and then will ricochet back out to center. Bench the Red Wings.
Willie,
Last on the kill last year was the worst
Willie
penalty kill
Nylander,
since
Brady
1982
Tkachuk,
and 3, the Los Angeles Kings. Here's Tavares. Shoot for Nylander. Around for Nyes, who had trouble knocking that down, and the Red Wings
you want
cleared it.
Kinton?
Another example there of the Leafs that
What do you
they
get?
set early on to attack. You know, get a shot. They took 6 seconds to score on the first power play. They got another shot and a scoring opportunity off the stick of Matthews in the first 10, 12 seconds of this power play.
I got
Nylander brought them back
Jake
in.
Ottinger and Mitch
Fires
Marner.
across to Tavares. The return feed broke it up.
Mitch Marner on his
We
new
got a stick
team.
on that. Leafs have a power play goal in each preseason game. Nylander couldn't slip it through for Tavares. And the Red Wings clear.
Here's where you want to get a change. So you get
Mitch
a second
Marner.
here. Let's have a look at what that second
That's
loop
just
here
hard.
could potentially look out. You got Maselli an opportunity there, and of course he's
Who
the
do I
talent
get to
getting
pick
his
next?
power play time on that second loop.
Max Domi, Bobby McMahon, Oliver Ekman Larson also out. Fired around to
Oh
Pacelli
yes,
on the
it's
near
him. I will
side.
definitely pick him.
Here's Pacelli's
Yes.
See his stinky part, but face.
by City. The
Yeah.
Youngster getting a turn on the penalty kill as well.
Did you get that one?
The Red Wings clear.
I will.
Yes.
Yeah,
Here's Matthias Pacelli. Late stages of
that's
the
what you
second
said.
power play. Domi at the
Stinky but
with a knock
stink
through.
face.
Sider behind the net. Tied
Yeah,
up there.
gets their
Slipped it
skin
past
on.
Cowan.
Is there stinky a lot?
Able to get one more clear.
Stinky
Yeah, they drew
skate.
a penalty too. A little
Is
bit of
there
a hook
stinky skate
there,
much?
trying to reach for that
Get it.
puck. It
Him?
ended up
Skate
being
much?
a holding call.
Is there a
Yeah, you get
stinky
chasing
skate
at the
much?
very end of
Question
that
mark? Get it.
power
Question mark?
play, and it's Bobby McMahon who just got reaching
him?
out to try to get a loose puck.
Mhm.
So just 1 second left on the
Yeah.
Dylan Larkin, and Larkin will pop out
Yes.
and get
Yes.
right to the power play. You know, you end up chasing there
All
at
right,
the
well, my
last
question
second.
is, I
Martin
guess, should
Sider
I
can't
just
make
go
the
to
play.
Kinton and he's
Just that
there?
little tug on the right arm
If you want to.
didn't go unnoticed. And a power play now
Yeah,
1
this
for
is
2
fun.
for the Maple Leafs in this game.
Super.
The Red Wings will get there first in just 1 second.
Detroit good on the power play last year. They were the 4th best power play. And tied with Ottawa for the most power play goals.
Yeah,
At 64.
How were my noodles, huh?
they were good.
The Leafs, 17
They were kind of dried out.
last year. Had a little problem in the preseason. Killing 11 of 17. Dakota Joshua, Nick Waugh start to
Eat my lunch much?
Larkin got a back pedal.
And that's part of it too, isn't it, Chris? You've got 2 guys up front
Chihuahua.
that weren't here last year.
Yeah,
So
Chihuahua
it's
and
all about
turtleneck.
getting reps and
Chihuahua
learning,
and
okay, this is
turtleneck.
the way we want to penalty kill. Get in unison with the defenseman, and that takes a little bit of time.
Larkin, Raymond, DeBrincat up front. Here's DeBrincat along the boards. Lawton trying to break that up. Sandine, Pelican, and Siders. So they got 2 defensemen back there. They're both very adept on the power play. Here's Larkin. Raymond, tracked by Lawton. Back to Larkin, and Sider fired it. Off the stick of DeBrincat wide. Larkin feeds the point again. Here's the youngster, Sandine Pelican.
Driving.
Goes, and he fired that
Or
wide.
drafting.
Drafting.
Raymond for Sider, back around it goes. Down low, DeBrincat in
It is.
front. It got
My light is
by
on.
Dylan Larkin, and the Leafs with a chance to clear it.
Yeah,
Lorenzo
it's
carried
on.
out.
Well, I thought DeBrincat, if he had that
Huh?
one over again, he had a chance to lock it himself, didn't he? I think he was
light
expecting
is
to get
on, so it's not
pressure.
darkening.
Instead, the pressure was going towards Larkin.
Oh,
Larkin
the
couldn't
overhead
get
light
that
in the
pass
office is
through
on?
his legs.
Yeah.
13 power play goals last year for DeBrincat. Matthews and
When
Nyes
you
now
said my light is on,
on
so I
the
thought you were
late
saying
stages of the penalty
the
kill
light
for
that you
Toronto.
called was on, but it didn't go push.
Gustafson back. Red Wings worked on their power play this morning. Gustafson, the second unit power play quarterback, off across, and Matthews read that, flips it ahead. Nice, has a clear. Stopped by Talbot. Nice, gets his own rebound. In behind the net.
Drinking coffee online today.
Nice. Nobody else was in the Detroit zone.
Great stick there by Austin Matthews. You know, it's such a weapon offensively, and in that time it knocked it down defensively, and a quick little pass sends Matthew Nyes in all alone.
Jim Jordan.
The Leafs get a kill.
Take coffee.
And we're under 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, Jim Jordan's is there.
9-6 the shots Detroit. And just that Matthews power play goal so far. Here's a turnover. Quickly back in come the Red Wings. And a hot shot taken up high by Stolars. Off the stick. Icing Toronto.
You need to specify you don't want it next
Nyes
time.
is the third pairing.
Yeah,
You're saying, who's going to penalty kill? Okay, well, if they're third up,
You what?
so typically on the third up, you've got that second power play. Maybe not as good a passer, and there's the anticipation by Matthews that sends in Nyes. And, you know, that's one for Nyes. Almost looked like he overthought it a little bit. He had all kinds of time. Just had to
Did not
control
know.
it for a split second. Didn't quite pull it quick enough to get Talbot to bite on the initial move.
Off the draw, Detroit controls. Edmondson shot loose in front of the net. The backhand try doesn't get to the net. Larkin was loose now. Raymond redline and back into the Leaf zone. Andrew Kopp. Larkin spins it back to the line. Johansson returns it to the Red Wing captain. Thomas Johansson onto that left side. Edmondson shot made by Stolars. Got pumped by Raymond. And Riley going to go after Lucas Raymond. Remember, Stolars was pumped in his first preseason game. And everybody remembers Sam Bennett in game 1 of the Florida series. So the Leafs are going to try and put a fence up around Anthony Stolars. Raymond getting a piece of Stolars, and Riley responding.
Friday, the NHL's projected top pick, Gavin McKenna.
He's incredible. I really like his game so far.
Begins his college career with the Nittany Lions. Penn State versus Arizona State.
I made another short.
You know how important a garage or a shop is.
I mean,
It's
another
where
short.
good things are built and broken things get fixed.
Right,
I started
so
running my own garage because the workwear industry wasn't working
I
for
don't
my
have
buddies
looked.
in the trades. These guys deserve a brand that actually stands behind them.
I will not
and
look.
listens to
I
their
will
needs.
not look
We're a little bit
until
bigger
I
now,
am
and
done
so is the
draft.
garage. Every week, our team gathers at the Brunt Garage and we open up for our customers and local workers to hang out, give feedback on our products, and be part of what we're doing here at Brunt.
Okay.
We're building something better.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye. Alright, where are we? What? 34, man. These drafts are too fast. Like, waiting for the 16, 17 pick and then 48,
Don't know where to
49
start?
pick. Bro.
Thumbtack knows. Get recommendations for all your home projects. Hire the right pro today.
Wow, someone picked Blaine Hudson.
Kick it up to that
34. I was eyeing him up at what, 44? Holy. Looks like I can grab a center here.
Well, today.
25 years they couldn't miss, but unbelievably.
Who do you think would be a better center?
Time the Red Wings played in the
Bedard
playoff game.
or
2016.
Salvini?
The
Here.
5-game loss to Tampa Bay.
Probably
The
Bedard,
faces
right?
and the names way back then. You know, the last 9 years. You mentioned 2 years
He
ago.
needs a
just
breakout
almost
year.
making
He
the
gets a
playoffs,
breakout year.
41 wins and 91 points
I'm
that
cashing
year.
in at
But
43.
during that 9 years, that's the only
I think that's a
season
bet
that these
I'm
Red
willing to
Wings
bet
have
on.
had 40-win year.
But Chicago
90-point
sucks.
season. You know, it's remarkable just
It's hard
how
to
good
say.
they were for how long they were at the top of the game. The hockey
So
town had a
Brady's
lot of
gone.
fans on their feet there, but a lot of pressure this year to narrow that gap and finally get back to the postseason.
Not deflecting that chance wide from in front of the net.
Martin Nikas is a
Special
good
year
pick.
for the Red Wings, their centennial year.
36.
Still looking for their first playoff game at Little Caesars. Here's Domi with Matthews. Domi holds on, beats Tanev for one touch across for McCabe and back. Chris Tanev will hand it off to Domi. Good movement by the Leafs in the Detroit zone. Now it's Matthews, watched by Sider. Austin Matthews in behind the net. Knocked out pass by Sider. The puck comes back into the Leaf zone.
Crosby at 39. Nix is
Final minute opening period.
That would be a good center to grab, I think. Center and defenseman. Who's the next defenseman I'd be looking at? Sharon, Fox, Yossi. That might be a good pick. 65 on expert rank with 49 on ADP.
Edmondson, who takes a swipe at him. They've got something going. And a pass back that ends up out at center.
Edmondson coming back from injury. This is his first game of the preseason, and he's
Edmund
ahead
at 40th.
of the game too, about a week in advance of when they thought he might come back. So he's got the opportunity
Oh,
to get a
Ovechkin's still
couple
on
of
the
games
board.
in here before the start of the season.
Clock's going to drain before we get the penalty call.
Not anymore.
The second period will start.
Oh, who do we got? We got Shifley. He's still there.
Matthew Nyes.
3 picks. Someone's grabbing him for
Right,
sure.
It's going to be an elbow, I believe, here, and that's a high way to get up. 6'6", just coming across, and there's the pullback there by Edmondson. Just, oh yeah, got him right on the chin there as Matthew Nye coming across, takes the penalty.
So Austin Matthews on the power play from Matthew Nyes and John Tavares. 1-0 here.
Negative 33. That's
after
pretty
one
big.
period of play in the final home preseason game. Carolyn, Nick, Justin, and Elliott with our first intermission.
He's got to have a breakout year. You know what I mean? Like, do I wait?
Hey. Hi.
Who do I
Can
get?
you please
This
submit
is.
your expenses
I don't
today?
have a leaf yet.
You have those expense reports? Hi. Can you submit those
Morrissey's
receipts?
down here. Yossi, and Shifley. What's his years?
Never chase or receive again.
Oh, well, Mark Shifley's off the board.
If history has taught us anything, it's not to root against the underdog. It pays to know what's coming.
All right, it's my turn. We got Robert Thomas. He's in the Blues. He does pretty well. He was pretty quiet last year. 81 points. We got Connor Bedard. He's a minus. And then we got Roman Yossi as a defenseman.
Trade on anything.
And we got John Tavares.
Come to DSW for the shoes, stay
This is
for the
tough.
fun. Because, let's be honest, if shoe shopping isn't fun,
Maybe I grab
are
Tavares.
you even doing it right? So go on, try something new. Or different. Good different. Find shoes that get you at prices that get your budget. And then totally brag about it.
Alright, we got Tavares.
DSW.
And I'm gonna get.
Let us surprise you.
How's he doing?
Hi, everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions. You can find out if you have a case
26.
and how much it's potentially worth. I'm Gina Bellich, along with Super
Alright,
Bowl
we're gonna give him a
champion,
shot.
two-time Pro Bowler Vernon Davis. So, Vernon, tell everyone watching who should call right now.
Well, Gina, if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money it's potentially worth.
Thanks,
We got a
Vernon.
center,
You know,
we
the
got
phones
a
have
right
really
wing,
been
we got a
busy.
defenseman.
So what kind of calls have we been
It's not
getting?
so bad.
We're getting calls about all
Tavares
types
has
of
been
accidents,
clutch for me.
from car accidents,
I know that was a
slip
bit
and
of a.
falls, and so many others.
And
So
he's
if
my
you were
Leaf
injured in
because
an
I like the
accident,
Leafs,
don't go it
so
alone. Call for a free
that might be the vibe for
and
me. I
find out
think
how much
I'm
your
happy
case
with
is
that.
potentially worth.
Thanks,
The
Vernon.
gamble
You
on
heard the man.
Bedard
Call
would
now
have been
to find
fun.
out how much money you qualify for.
Aho I had last year, and he's kind of underwhelming. But you got Caulfield, he would have been good.
What a time to be making a hockey show.
We're looking at Strome. I think Strome will be pretty solid this year.
Here we are.
Spider, Morrissey.
Who keeps you motivated?
I think
He's
winning,
injured
I don't
for a
really know any
while.
different.
Paterka, he might pop off, to be honest with you. Look at that. Pretty
NHL
good.
preseason on Sportsnet is brought
He's
to
a
you by
sleeper for sure.
Bet99. Download the Bet99 app.
We'll just play him as they come, I think, though. That's probably the move.
Austin Matthews with the power play goal, a nice stick and defensive play. Par for the course in just his second preseason game. That's all he needs. Elliot, Nick, Justin, Carolyn back with you. The big question heading into this season for the Leafs is who's going to be on Matthews' right wing tonight, and it looks like it will be Max Domi. And here's
JT Miller
on Domi yesterday after practice.
With Max, like we gotta let him play his game and what he does and what he's good at. But at the same time, he's got to change a little bit, like we talked about. I need him to get inside more. I need him to shoot more. You know, it can't be all about looking for Matthews or Knives with plays, and we need him to make plays. But at the same time, he's got to shoot pucks. He's got to use his shot, and then we need him to be a bulldog out there.
Your thoughts on the fit?
We don't want you to change, but change.
Totally.
Listen, they've been trying for 2.5 years to get this guy to shoot the puck more. To the point where I think even Wayne Gretzky called him up and said, hey, Max, you should shoot the puck more. But 10 years into his career, how much is he willing to really, truly change at that point? Not just him, but it's tough for anybody 10 years into your career, all of a sudden to kind of change the look of your game here. You can talk about it, you can be cerebral about it, but it's still instinctual, and his tendencies still are to make a pass first. But the good news is he's got a pretty good shooter if he is in the first pass position here. But Max will get a great opportunity starting in the opening game, and how far he takes it and how far he goes with it is really up to him.
Can I tell you what makes me crazy about the whole shoot the puck more thing? Is coaches say they want you to shoot it more, but what they really mean and should say is they want you to move your feet and to get into more shooting positions. Because it doesn't help anyone if you're just heaving the puck from all over the ice. This shift here, you got out there, they're moving around, there's great, that's what they're looking for. Movement where there's actual lanes created, seams, that's when he's going to be dangerous. But you don't need Max to suddenly start shooting it from, against the wall.
You're going to get my streams the mock.
They loved him at center because he moved his feet a lot. So can he move his feet a lot when he's playing the wing?
The biggest question I have is how long is the leash? You know, a lot of these guys didn't get a chance to play together in the preseason. Domi was hurt. Ben was supposed to play on the right side. Ekman Larson was hurt. So when the season starts, how long, how patient is everybody? When do you need to see results? That's the question I have.
Austin will have a lot to say in that leash as well.
Wow,
It usually comes down to your top players, your best players. They have a lot of say in who they want to play with. That's the reality of this world. It was the reality with my play with Mark Messier in '94. If Austin continues to want to stay with Max Domi, I think the leash is long.
And people have talked a lot about,
I looked at my stream, or my
his job
short.
is to say, we don't need that guy. You know, this is my role. I can hold this down here. So it's a long way to get through 82 games. There's going to be slumps.
That's 238
during that slump. It'll be interesting.
What was the Messier short leash like?
I don't know. Let me tell you.
I think I got 2 periods.
Since 30 minutes ago. Pretty good start.
When Domi was injured too, as of note, to start camp, it was Michelli who was on that top line right wing of Austin Matthews. I think everyone, when you're watching Anthony Stolarz, especially considering Joseph Wall is away from the team, you're a little worried anytime Elliot looks like he's going to be touched.
Yesterday showed me that you just post it and leave it.
What happened in the playoffs last year, but
If it doesn't get any views after a couple of weeks or something, maybe I just repost it. But otherwise,
make contact with them.
just
And you'll remember
hope
the other
it will
night
get
game against
views.
Montreal too. Dauphin had big contact with him. So, Nick, you were immediately looking. Even though
for
been
sure.
trying to hurt Stolarz, Toronto got up in his face.
Yes.
And I think that this is a message that does need to be sent. We are tired of this guy taking content.
Well, I think Morgan was a prime example of
Yeah,
being in a situation
sure.
and looking on
I think
the
it's
bench
just about
and going,
consistency.
okay, if
If
this
I
guy
post
gets
it
hurt,
every
what do we have left here?
every
I
day,
think this is going to
post
be a
one or
consistent
two,
look all season long around
and
Stone Lars, because
just
again,
keep it up.
he does have a reputation for getting hurt, and it's paramount that he doesn't, especially to start October.
So it's not watch hours
I would say
for
the next time
this,
someone touches.
but the watch hours for my stream, I'm at like 100, 150 or something.
No, but, well, that's a different channel, though.
Yeah, but this different channels isn't about watch hours.
What is it about?
It's about views.
Okay, how many views do you need?
10 million.
To monetize?
Yeah.
10 million?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's ridiculous.
That's insane. Just to monetize?
Yeah, just to monetize. 10 million short views. So, like, I'm currently at... Well, this is a delayed stat. I'm probably somewhere around, like, 6,000. But, it's, it compounds, right?
Yeah.
Because you always have videos on your channel. You consistently post more videos. You get more videos, more opportunities for people to click, more opportunities for YouTube to push it to people, more opportunities to get subscribers that come back, you know?
Is the monetization for the videos and the shorts, like, I know that you have to reach different goals to get monetized with each of them, but is it the same thing? Like, once you're actually monetized, it just unlocks the same sort of thing, or is it a different?
Yeah, so you can do it through shorts or you can do it through watch hours. It says, here on the screen it goes, you need 1,000 subscribers and one of the following: 4,000 valid watch hours or 10 million streams on shorts.
4,000 valid watch hours.
Yeah, so the watch hours seem easier for my personal channel, but the concept for this is just post shorts 2 or 3 times a day, and because they're so easy to make, you just keep making them, you know? And then eventually, if like, I did the math, if I got 200,000 views a week for a year, I would get monetized. So if I'm able to have like days or weeks where I post one and it like gets 1 million views, you know, that'll reduce the time, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It does kind of feel like a daunting task to have one blow up, but if it's quantity and I just keep making them, one of them will, you know? I feel like that's just how it works.
And also, I mean, like, if you've only done it for like 2 or 3 days and you're already at 6,000, it doesn't actually seem that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad at all.
Interesting, but does that mean you're gonna stop posting completely on your other channels for the shorts?
No, I'm streaming right now.
Yeah, but that's not short.
No, but if I have something I want to open, or, you know, I think of an idea, I'm gonna do it on, like, where it's me as the like, it's this will be like my brand, me, you know? And then these other things are side hustles, plain and simple.
Yeah.
You know? And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, I learn to edit better, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's a good hobby, because I'm learning to edit, and editing is a skill that I could monetize years from now if I get really good, you know?
Yeah.
And then making crappy videos about something I'm interested in, like, I like this show, so I watch it all the time. Like, I know which moments to make videos about. Like, it makes sense for me to do it about One Piece, right?
Yeah.
And then And then if it gets monetized, then that's another income. Like, they're showing the stats, like, low views, you're getting hundreds of dollars a month, and high views, you're getting tens of thousands. So it's like, why not? You know?
Why not?
I've thought a lot about it. Oh, it's almost my turn. Who will I get now? We got Jordan Kyrou. We got Dylan Strome. We got Dougie Hamilton.
Dougie Hamilton, I want that one.
You want Dougie Hamilton?
Is it Dougie or Ducky?
Dougie.
Oh, never mind. I thought his name was Ducky.
I'm gonna go off the board and get Matthew Nice.
Can you steal Austin Matthews?
No. And I'm gonna get JJ Berturga. That's 2 Leafs. I'm happy with that. I got Tavares and Nice, and I got Marner. So I got a bunch of. Well, Marner's not on the Leafs anymore, but I think next turn I got to get a defenseman. I'm looking good though. I think this team is looking good.
Stinky team.
Stinky team. No, it's butthole.
Butthole team.
Butthole team.
Yeah, that means they smell like shit.
What?
If they're from the butthole team, they smell like shit.
They smell like shit.
Wait, am I allowed to swear? Am I still on speaker?
You're still on speaker, and you're allowed to swear. It just, worst case, it would suppress views, but I don't think that happens on streaming. I think maybe on videos they pick up swear words. I don't know how YouTube works. I'm having a fair amount of people come through to stream, but nobody's talking. YouTube's got a bit of a, like, people seem to watch the live videos, but the chatting is, on Twitch you'll have like 2 viewers, but they're both chatting, you know?
Twitch. Oh, I see. But don't you have both open?
No, I stopped doing both and focusing on just YouTube.
Why?
Because I was getting no traction on Twitch, and I felt like it would split the viewers between, like when I would post it to friends and family. I'm not like swearing off of Twitch, but I just want to focus on watch hours.
If you wanna call me baby, then go ahead now.
I also heard somewhere that it is against TOS of being an affiliate on Twitch, that to stream on 2 different things.
What?
But I don't know.
That's stupid.
You probably wouldn't be called out for it.
Okay, I'll let you go. I'm about to be at Ted's house.
Okay, enjoy your dinner. I will be streaming.
Have fun picking your stinky shitty team.
I will.
I only say that because it's butthole. I don't mean literal.
Wow, you're calling me stinky and shitty?
No.
Why would you do such a thing?
Your team color should be brown.
Should be poo.
Just look, the little poo emoji is like the logo on the jerseys.
No, I got Ginger at the door. But yeah, little poo logos. Hello. Hi, Gingy.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. Bye. So we're streaming. We have 8 people in here. Our team currently is John Tavares, Matthew Nyes, JJ Paterka, Mitch Marner, Roman Yossi, and Jake Ottinger. Eyeing up goalie next pick. Hi. Eyeing up goalie next pick and defenseman, I think. That would probably be the best. Maybe another center. If we can leave defenseman. I'm not sure. Let's turn the sound back on the game since it's gaming.
Some of the Leafs deals look like bargains. John Tavares, for example, in his
John Tavares, 4.38 million on the Leafs. Oh, look at this stinky cat. Oh, hello, stinky cat. Do you not want to be held? That's too bad. I say hello. Whoa. I got cats in my hair. Cats everywhere. Cats in my hair. What you doing? Big contract, Luke.
Amazing when you look at that cap. Last year, he was making 11. He would have been 4th on that list. If he could duplicate.
It's only the second period. I must have just caught the start of that game. Can't believe I missed the only goal. The legal check to the head. Nice.
Red Wing power play to start the second period. As Sider winds it up, the cleanses off. Block the line of the net. Sandy Pelican back to the line. It's Raymond on the near side. 3rd in the NHL. And power play points last year with 37. It's Sider at the line. Bobbled it. It puts the play offside.
Chris, you mentioned it, the milestones coming up.
No, I'm feeling Paterka, dude. I think he's gonna have a breakout year.
Well, how about these 2 great players? One great Canadian in Tavares and one of the best Americans ever. You can see Kane just 2 goals behind Tavares. Amazing, though, John Tavares, that 494 in 1,184 games. Patrick Kane, 1,302. That kind of raised my eyes. I would have thought Kane. When you look at the game differential, it just shows you how consistent Tavares has been from the goalscoring department.
Penalty coming up against Toronto. Larkin put it in front.
Another penalty.
Touch.
Well, exhibition's all about practice, right? So here you got a 5-on-3 that the Leafs are going to have to try to kill, and an opportunity. It's like a high stick on Carlo, a little errant one here. Just trying to lift at the last second. Yeah, he just one hand on his stick, but got Lucas Raymond. I did get him lead. I was just going to say, I didn't see Raymond if he got cut or not. So not just a 5-on-3, but 56 seconds of 5-on-3 and a 4-minute double minor for Brandon Carlo.
Raymond getting repairs. 56 seconds. 5-on-3. And the Leafs penalty kill's going to get a workout here.
Well, and how about Nicholas Waugh here? Get the opportunity to show what he can do so well. And Chris, something that the Leafs haven't had, a right-handed centerman here. That becomes critical come penalty killing time as well.
Larkin though wins the draw and it comes back to the line. Sider. Sandy Pelican pass across.
Oh.
A slight bobble by DeBrincat gave Stolarz time to get across. Back to DeBrincat.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure McDavid was number 1.
DeBrincat for the corner. Back to Sider. Sider.
Excuse me. Where's round 1? Yep. Connor McDavid number 1, Nate McKinnon number 2. We got Liam Draisaitl 3, Austin Matthews 4, Kaprizov 5, Makar 6. Kucherov at 7 is a bargain. Hellebuck at 8. He helped me win last year for sure. That's a good pick. Mikko Rantanen, Quinn Hughes, David Pasternak, Jack Eichel, William Nylander, and then, yeah, etc. I got Ottinger at 16 and then Marner at 17. Kind of banking on Marner getting a solid, with chemistry with Jack Eichel. Yeah, so this league, I'm the commissioner of it. it's a points league, so it's head-to-head points, and I've weighted goalies pretty strong because they're to me they're like the quarterback of hockey, right? So I feel like they should have value. But some of these superstars still have more value than the goalies. Because I don't think there's a goalie like Hellebuck, I guess, is that goalie, but like there's no like Brodeur or Hasek, you know, like no goalie. Leafs are killing a 4-minute right now. They're doing okay.
Gets the 5-on-3 opportunity, and you can see why. Just great composure and good ability to track the puck and move.
I don't know who I'm lining up yet. I'm kind of just waiting to see if we're coming up to my pick. I think Hyman last year he's pretty injured. How injured is he? Also suffered a wrist injury during the playoffs. He's still not back yet. Probably pick someone else. I do need a defenseman. Who do we got? Lacombe. Anaheim? I haven't even heard of this guy. He's this high? Not. Sam Bennett. He might have a year. He's negative 15 on the Panthers. Marchand.
Ends up on the screen. A little special teams time. Both coaches don't mind it. I mean, again, you're not worried about wins or losses. It's kind of nice to have the situation.
Sam Bennett's gone. For Hagee. The negatives, man.
Last year for Detroit, it was their penalty kill that was their demise.
I want a defenseman or a goalie now, I think, and I don't see either. Okay. Who do we got here? Trocheck, Velarde, Carlson, Gostisberg, Kocheka. Oh, we got no, so we're gonna have to pick from this pool. Hogan Cooley, for Hagee. I think, do we bank on for Hagee? I think it's probably safe. He's done well for me the year before, so he's left wing. We've already got left wings. Whatever, we're grabbing him. And we have another pick. I'm thinking center. We got McTavish. So Koski, Monahan, Barzell. Maybe I'm gonna try Cooley. We're trying him. He's young. He probably got a breakout. Maybe McTavish kind of in the move. Byfield. All these guys are young and they're ready for a breakout. I think it's worth going for them over someone like Kopitar or Horvat. We need defensemen and a goalie. So we've got down here, we've got Kochekov.
What I like about Stolarz, is calmness in the net.
Oh.
I mentioned this, the big body. Look at the aggressiveness there. Just aggressively
else.
comes out to the top, gets sure that the rebound
Demko.
goes past where the threat was, and a really good penalty.
We waited a bit too long for this. We kind of need Kochekov, but he's going to get scooped. He's the highest graded goalie.
Here in the second period. Stolarz came into this game with just the 40 minutes on last Saturday, allowed 3 goals there, and you know as a veteran guy, you just guys talked in studio about the health. Okay, you can't start thinking about the health. A difficult year last year with the knee problem after just a great start, and we just hope that he can just focus on another career games played this year. You know he's going to get the opportunity. He's got the reliability of the 4-year contract after this, so he's a Maple Leaf for the next 5 years, and he's really set his sights having another career season this year. He's looked good tonight.
Interesting note, when he talked about the contract, he did say one of his priorities is play more games.
Yes. And Sean talked about it last Saturday, looking at older goaltenders who had their best years. And Tim Thomas was on the top of that list at 37 years old. Ben Bishop at 32, and he's just 31.
There's a 2-on-1. Finney trying to get it in front to Soderblom. Pass broken up by Carlo in front. Soderblom knocked that wide. Now Tavares gets control. Logan Riley ahead at center. Off the stick to Nylander and bouncing into the Detroit zone.
Sure, the message for Craig Berube here is, okay, you've been killing penalties this whole period. Let's get our 5-on-5 game going, get a little bit of rhythm back offensively into this game. They've been in their own zone, killing things off to this point.
Matthews, Nyes, and Domi check back in. There's 5-on-5 shift to that line in this period. Rasmussen working in for Detroit. There's Rasmussen, and they're going to be short-handed again. And Nyes is going to get a penalty. Either a hook or it's going to be a slash. Means Matthew Nyes.
Well, McCabe tried to make a play in the neutral zone, turned the puck over. Now it's a 3-on-1, just reaching a couple of times, gets that last one into the hands, and off to the box he goes.
Here it is. Beautiful play. NHL Network's definitive list of the best players in the league now. That was magic. Stars are aplenty. Top 50 players right now. 10-1. Sunday, 7 Eastern on NHL Network.
Every product Brooke makes is named after one of my buddies in the trades who inspired it and helped us design it. Matt Marin, Union Drywaller, needed a wedge boot with serious comfort. Tony Tora, Army veteran and jack of all trades, needed a pant that's built tough and versatile. And John Chevlin, contractor and business owner, needed a work hoodie that performs in any situation. Every step of our design process revolves around listening to the guys who actually do the work, because they've earned a seat at the table.
Come to DSW for the shoes, stay for the fun. Because, let's be honest, if shoe shopping isn't fun, are you even doing it right? So go on, try something new. We're different. Good different. Find shoes that get you, and prices that get your budget. And then totally brag about it. DSW, let us surprise you.
Monday, new season, new questions.
We'll see how that plays out. The guy is historically good.
Get the latest on all the biggest stories as we embark on a new NHL campaign. NHL Tonight season preview, Monday, 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
I didn't even look at what was wrong with the goalie. Just assumed he was going to be back. Why is he out?
He went 8-0 to end. He had 3 shutouts in a 4-game span. Had a great playoff, going 4-2 and knocking out the Ottawa Senators, and then injured in that game 1. Well, here, trying to get your rhythm back. And the one thing that's really been evident is just how well he's tracking the puck. And we think any time a goaltender tries to get himself back dialed in, it's can you track where the pass is? This one tonight.
Thank you, Cat.
Power play up the game for Detroit. Larkin gets waved.
Defenseman.
Larkin looks like he's in regular season form, at least for
Goalie.
focus and intensity.
Oh man. Oh, Stuart Skinner. Oh, low key, bro. Low key. Grab Skinner. He's easily gonna get 30 wins. That's a move. That's a move for sure.
Mentioned not a whole lot of practice time, but Todd McFarland wasn't really
Somewhere to get
with the
Wall.
effort-wise. I don't think he'll be questioning that tonight. His team's had some pretty darn good jump. And if it weren't for Stolarz,
I'm gonna try for Skinner.
Raymond in. Sider. Sandine Pelican. Or it's Sider with the shot. That's blocked by Lott. Loose puck, Lorentz. Unable to get it out. The club pass holds play.
Yeah, just a good job for Lott. You know what you have to do. It's the worst job in hockey, especially as a forward. D-men are used to doing this, but how about a kick save and a beauty there as he gets the left foot right on it, Lott. And that, you go back to the bench there and you get a lot of good pats from your teammates when you know it's a tough job to do and a penalty kill, and Lott does a great job of not allowing that one to get through.
Scott Lawton with his highlight game last year against Detroit. He scored 4 goals in a game, including the 100th of his NHL career. Gustafsson across. Andrew Kopp in front, so is Rasmussen, who deflects that high.
Man, the amount of penalties the Leafs are giving up tonight.
Back to the line. Gustafsson, his point, here's a blast, and it's deflected out of play.
A pretty good puck movement on both these power plays for Detroit. They've had the offensive zone time. They've been able to set up one-timers on the side. They just haven't been able to find a way through. And Marco Kasper, off of a great rookie season, 19 goals as a rookie, he gets the one-timer there. Unable to get it past. Another good block by a Leaf defender there to make sure nothing gets to the net.
Wait, how many second-year centers get the center? Patrick Kane and Alex DeBrincat.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gustafsson. Brenzek Nygaard. Gustafsson, and a pad stop by Stolarz, and I don't know if he saw it. Big traffic in front of the net. Here's McCabe. Rasmussen tying him up. Battle in the corner, the puck popped loose, and out comes Lawton. Scott Lawton over the line, late stages of this 5th Detroit power play. And the Leafs 5 for 5 on the kill as Nyes is back on the ice, 1 shot.
Where are we? How are we doing?
Play, it remains a 1-0 Leafs lead. The shot's 20
Who is Bill
to
Protas?
9 in favor of the Red Wings.
Alexi. That's how they spelled it. It's fine.
Back to the line for Edmundson. Left
Oh! Big save. Wow.
Stolarz drops his stick, but keeps it out. Highlight reel stop. Now it's McMahon.
Oh.
Toss in front, and it's knocked away from
That would have been a good pass, but
loose in front of
McMahon, buddy.
the other way. Bergeron following up in Spinney.
Oh, we got Vince Dunn. What's wrong with Vince Dunn?
Veteran John Tavares.
How did that one stay?
Undisclosed.
That last shot, I think, hit the post on the other side, but just a great reaction to Stolarz in desperation, getting the stick out. Shots are 21-9 now in favor of the visitors.
And some brilliant saves. Larkin got taken down.
What kind of points in this guy
Big
there?
pass and a good one to Cowan. Cowan looks across.
12:37.
And another pass intended for Bocelli, who's not had a chance to play much in this period because of all the late penalties. Back ahead, Bocelli. Leafs try and pick up the
Stamkos.
pace here. It's Domi, Bocelli, and Cowan. If nothing else, fresh legs for the Leafs on this line. Bocelli's got the puck. Heads to the center, put it in front, and Cowan got a stick on that. Here's Easton Cowan, checked by Kopp. And Detroit will send it to the line, brought back in. That's an offside as Bocelli gloved it in. And how about Anthony
Oh, buddy,
Stolarz?
someone got Stuart Skinner.
22 stops, and this the most spectacular as he keeps Detroit at bay.
Oh, man.
Hi. Could you please submit your expenses today? You have those expense reports? Hi. Can you submit those receipts?
Oh, maybe we scoop wall.
Never chase a receipt again. Ram. Love finance.
think he's going to come right back. It might just be a bad pick, but we can always drop him.
Don't know where to start? Thumbtack knows. Get recommendations for all your home projects. Hire the right pro today.
What keeps you motivated at this stage of your career?
I think winning. I don't really know any different.
Friday, the NHL's projected top pick, Gavin McKenna.
He's incredible. I really like his game.
Begins his college career with the Nittany Lions. Penn State versus Arizona State. Friday, 10 Eastern on NHL Network.
Well, the Leafs have had great goaltending, great penalty killing, and you like the intensity, and you were watching for that coming out of Muskoka.
Yeah, I thought this was a really important
We got
game to
Colton
send a message
Parayko, 16 goals.
to your head coach. You know, Craig Berube talked about
Thomas
getting
Chabot,
those
Morgan
players
Riley,
in, you know, second
maybe
training camp
Morgan
for some,
Riley.
First for the newcomers that
Who
have
do
come
we
in,
have to
and
choose
he
from?
really felt it's important to get to know what they're like.
Goals,
Get to know
35
how it
goals.
feels. I had one of the best in Glenn Sather.
Fantilli, Protoss. How much time do we have? 24 seconds. Holy. We gotta pick someone. Kopitar. Oh jeez, I'm gonna fuck this. Projected point. Oh fuck. We're going defenseman. We're going points. We're going Morgan Riley. And we're drafting.
Speaking of that Oiler team, happy birthday to your old line mate and a former Maple Leaf. Can Glenn Anderson really be 65?
Can he still cut to the net like he used to? Man, what a player he was.
Morgan Riley might have a bit more play time with Marner gone on the power play. So that's what I'm banking on with that pick. I'm definitely Leafs biased. I just drafted Joseph Wall and Morgan Riley back to back. I've already got Nyes and Tavares, so we're kind of the Leafs this year. But hey, I like to watch them. Why wouldn't I draft a couple? Didn't expect to have 4, but hey, this might be their year, bro. Every year is potentially their year until we shit the bed. But hey, this is regular season, and the Leafs have been good at it. So regular season.
To center, Riley got a stick on that. Matthews knocked down. Knocked back inside the line. Here's Sutterblom.
All right, who are we looking at? We got 2 more defenses, a right wing.
And Appleton, and it's Brandon Carlo away.
So let's go.
Chili to the near side.
Brad Marchand is still out there. We're looking at Marsh or so, which could be good. McMichael was pretty good last year. Ekblad. Besser. Misa, that would be fun.
Kelly with a great chance in tight, didn't quite get it high enough, but playing off the big size and bodies of Waugh and Dakota Joshua to create good chance.
Up comes Jonathan Berggren.
We fell off the cliff here. That sucks.
He played his junior hockey with Logan Stankoven and Fraser Minton. To break it from distance with Berggren in front of the net. Different combination here for Detroit as well.
Stagnant.
I think all the special teams, it's like both coaches going, who hasn't played in a while? I got to put some lineups together to get guys back on the ice, and very difficult to sit for so long.
Rickett steals. Snyder lost control of it, kept in by Sherrod. And now Finney gets it around behind the net to Berggren. Knocked off his stick, and Benoit with an outlet. John Tavares replied. But Shelley fielding that and playing it in. Leafs changing as Lawton comes out with Lorentz and Cowan. Back in comes Detroit, and Soderblom knocked off his stick. Cowan out at the end of a shift. Gives it to Carlo. Back for Tavares. Cowan still out there. After it against Travis Hammond, and Carlo sends that wide of the net. Riley on the far side in front. Now Cowan gets to the
Yaskarov might be a good one. Hofer is the backup.
Second period at Toronto. Still just the Matthews goal.
Nevin Taves. Anna Finn.
We're slapping the hot takes around already.
Taves might be a good one.
With the players on NHL Now.
Are you guys superstitious or?
He's pretty superstitious.
And he's gone.
It's just a routine.
It's a routine.
Season begins Tuesday on NHL Network.
Every product Brooke makes is named after one of my buddies in the trades who inspired it and helped us
Hi,
design
Jay.
it. Matt Marin, Union Drywaller, needed a wedge boot with serious comfort. Tony Tora, Army veteran and jack of all trades, needed a pant that's built tough and versatile. And John Chevlin, contractor and business owner, needed a work hoodie that performs in any situation. Every step of our design process revolves around listening to the guys who actually do the work, because they've earned a seat at the table.
If history has taught us anything, it's not to root against the underdog. It pays to know what's coming. Every great leap began with a bold first step, and there's no shortage of second chances. Again.
What are you doing?
Kalshi, trade on anything.
Getting excited for the new season? So are we. But before they drop the puck, we're rolling out a full slate of preseason action.
It doesn't get any better than this to kick off the season.
Don't miss live preseason games on NHL Network.
As the Red Wings look to snap the second longest
Damn,
playoff
you got
run in the
Askarov.
league, there's big question marks surrounding the team. Maybe the biggest, though, in net. It's been a revolving door of stars over the last 4 or 5 seasons. John Gibson, the newest addition, looking to help the Red Wings get over the hump. Could be a full season under Todd McClellan and a new starter. That's hopeful for Wings fans. They can avoid that playoff drought reaching double-digit years, guys.
Well, they're veterans in that goal with Cam Talbot at 38 years of age. And John Gibson in his 30s, likely to be the starter on Saturday. And feels like the expectation is to be the starter opening night for Detroit.
You would think so. A pretty big move, and Gibson an opportunity to reinvigorate himself. You know, all those years in Anaheim where there was some question, okay, is Gibson going to be the trade bait? Is he
There's
going to
Lincoln.
go? Well, you go through some tough years as a goaltender. It's very difficult to handle, and you know he hasn't had his best years in the net because the team hasn't been very good. But he's got a great partner and a veteran in Cam Talbot.
3 starts, 26 wins. That's not bad.
Solid hockey as a 32-year-old.
Maybe I'm going with Mersey bad.
They're utilized as the season goes along.
Kelly swinging it across. McCabe trying to put it
Oh.
on goal. Just broken up by Sherratt. Now the Red Wings will try and work it ahead. Just the final thought on Gibson. I was surprised to see has not won 20 since the 1920 season. Of course, injuries. The Ducks and the Ducks building have played a big role in that.
If you're a player, a goaltender playing, what, 45, 50 games on a team, all that
pick? We're going to pick the best available. Projected points, we have Honors Lead, Dubois. What about expert rank? We got Frankfurt Toronto still on the board. Barkov still on the board. Mikola. Oh, jeez, Mikola's not my vibe. Who do we got for defenseman here? Time we got 25 seconds. Alright. We don't have any defensemen up this way. Rasmus Anderson, the next one. The cat jumping up at the worst time. Alright, we got Will Smith. He might have a breakout season. We got Ryan Donato. He's still in Chicago. Anders Lee. Jake DeBrusk. I guess we're picking Jake DeBrusk. Oh no! That's not who I wanted. Oh no. Not bad, I guess. He's versatile, he can play a lot of roles. Damn. I panicked. I mean, like, at this point, like, they're all pretty far depth. I got Merce Lincolns, that's who I was eyeing up. We definitely need more defensemen, so let's try and scope who we're gonna get next turn. We got what? 193. Ekholm, Rasmussen, Rinzel, Brock Faber, Philip Hornet, Brent Burns might be a good pick. It's getting old though. ADP, Mikola, Darnell Nurse, Dmitry Orlov, Keandre Miller. Assists, we have 39 with Grizzlick. 1 goal, 11 goals with Rasmus Anderson, but negative 38. That's bad. Brock Faber. Broberg. Broberg might be a good pick. Alright, we're eyeing up Broberg.
Second period, the shot's 27-12 in favor of Detroit.
951 views at 3 a.m. last night. That's wild.
Seventh rounder, that one knocked down in front, and Michelli comes up with it. Seventh round pick in 2023. Finney at the side of the net, stumbles. Centered back in front, and that's taken away by Michelli. Off the boards, trying to get it to Dakota Joshua. And Siders there in the final minute. Johansson off Berggren deep.
Alright, how many picks do we have left? 2, that brings it 14. Still got a bit left, eh?
Jason Appleton's got it for Detroit. At the line, Hamonic. Rasmussen. Watch there. By Watt. Appleton. Edmondson. Wide of the net. Dakota Joshua after it. And Joshua wins that.
Sorry if you're kicking out earlier.
Hands it back in front, and that's it wide. A chance for Soderblom. The rebound ricocheted out to center. Final 10 seconds. Larkin dispatches it back in the lead zone. It got past Soderblom, kept it alive. Now Riley back to the line. Period done.
Darren Radish.
We're through to 28 stops for Anthony Stolarz through 40 minutes. With the Leafs penalty kill, a perfect 5 for 5. As the power play goal by Austin Matthews early in the night stands up through 40 minutes. Carolyn along with Justin Moore, Nick Kiprios, Elliot Friedman, and our second intervention coming up.
Don't stay too late.
I'll try.
Friday night, closing the books. Just a few more hours. course. That's not true. $120 for what? It's gonna need some coffee on top.
Frank Vachano finally, yeah.
Pay this twice. Well,
Hey.
hello.
Hi, brother Werner.
Did Bram just auto-code all the
Here's a sweet cat. Here's a sweetie. We got a couple in here. Hi, Chai.
Closing the books on time. Ram. Love finance.
Marsha Show. Oh, would have been a good pick, to be honest with you. Or Granlund.
The shoes that get you. At prices that get your budget. And when you've got never-ending options for every style, mood, occasion, and budget, you have unlimited freedom to play. And that's something to brag about. DSW, let us surprise you.
You know how important a garage or a shop is. It's where good things are built and broken things get fixed. I started running my home garage because the workwear industry wasn't working for my buddies in the trades. These guys deserve a brand that actually stands behind them and listens to their needs.
We're a little bit bigger now, and so is the garage. Every week, our team gathers at the Brunt Garage and we open up for our customers and local workers to hang out, give feedback on our products, and be part of what we're doing here at Brunt.
We're building something better.
Hi everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions. You can find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. I'm Gina Bellich, along with Super Bowl champ and two-time Pro Bowler Vernon Davis. So Vernon, tell everyone watching who should call right now.
Well, Gina, if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money it's potentially worth.
Thanks, Vernon. You know, the phones have really been busy. So what kind of calls have we been getting?
We're getting calls about all types of accidents, from car accidents to slip and falls, and so many others. So if you were injured in an accident, don't go at it alone. Call for a free case review and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Vernon. You heard the man. Call now to find out how much money you qualify for.
From our earliest days here at the Hockey Hall of Fame, we've wanted to be a place where hockey fans could come and really experience the game. Some would say we were interactive before interactive was interactive. And did we make some mistakes? Maybe a couple. But we think we've really nailed it this time. Shoot it, save it, call it. Only at the Hockey Hall of Fame.
NHL preseason brought to you by Bet99. Download the Bet99 app now. Elliot, Nick, Justin, Carolyn back with you. The Leafs being outshot 28-12, and I especially mention that in a preseason game because for the better half to start that period, they were on the PK, and Anthony Stolarz was the player of the game.
Yeah, he's been fantastic, and he has been fantastic for the Leafs. Last year, when he was in, I mean, he led the NHL in save percentage pretty good, so they've been able to count on him. One thing that I am a little bit concerned about is, like, the Leafs were also 29th last year in the NHL in shot attempt differential. It's Corsi if you want to use the fancy word. So I don't love that they're getting pumped here in shots. They led the NHL in wins when getting outshot. They rely on their goaltending a lot. That's great that Stolarz looks good. You got to feel great about that, but we know he's a guy who's going to be in the net for 41 games. I think you'd like to see them control play a little bit more and show signs. This is their lineup. This is their opening night lineup. So you get a little concerned that they're not able to carry the play a bit more.
I would take them out right now. I would say, you know what? We said you're going to play the full game. We've changed our minds. I would put Hilda
I think there's something to be said for that because you don't want the guy finishing off with 45 or 50 shots. You're going to have to depend on him so much maybe early in October. What that number is and the amount of games still remains to be seen until we see who's backing him up. But this is not what Craig Berube wants. Not only would I come out, I'd try to renegotiate.
Have
your agent in the room.
He's like us. He's worked too hard tonight. He should come up.
Yeah, he's warm enough. 20 minutes extra won't do anything for the positive. Let's go now back to Scotiabank Arena. Here's Sean McKenzie with Scott Lawson.
Scott, last season you joined this team and jumped right into the mix. How different is it this year to have a full training camp under your belt and really kind of get to know the guys here?
Yeah, it's been awesome. I think just being here in the summer too, being from here and
getting to know everyone, working with the amazing staff here. I think the player development staff, the way they run things is top notch. So it's been pretty special being here the whole summer, and then just getting my feet wet again, being more comfortable. It's been really nice for me.
What have you learned about Easton Cowan over the last few weeks?
He's a good player. I didn't know much about him coming in. Saw a couple junior highlights, but holds on to pucks, makes good plays, and he plays the right way. It's hard to enter this league, and you got to carve yourself out a role, and I think he's doing a great job.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Sean, thank you. So yes, that fourth line along with Steven Lorentz. If this is the opening night roster,
pick's coming up here.
do you like it, or do you worry about the forwards they're omitting, Elliot?
No, to me, there's only one big question left, and that is the guy on the bottom right on the forwards. Like, I'm curious to see if Cowan's going to play Saturday. They put him in this roster tonight for a reason.
Hi, Chai.
And, I don't think he's done anything not to deserve it.
What's that noise?
Go ahead, Kid. There's no question that you can easily pencil him in the opening lineup. The question is now, do you want to? Are you picturing now this guy playing anywhere between 6 and 8 minutes a night? Can he get to 12 minutes? Is he better off in Marlies playing 15 to 20 minutes? Where are you on that? For me personally, against Montreal in the home opener at home, obviously, I'd like to see a tougher lineup. You've gone bigger. The perception is that you're a little tougher, a little bigger, more sandpaper. Put Pizzetta on that fourth line for 6 to 8 minutes against a Montreal team that had, 150 penalty minutes the other night. Yeah. They wanted to show the whole world that they're tough here and they can stand up to a team like Ottawa. If this is in fact what they could come in possibly in a home opener led by Jack Guy, put a tough lineup on, at number 4 here and let Cowan ease his way in throughout the coming week.
I also think if you find out that you're lacking scoring throughout the year, he's not going to be any worse for having been on power play 1 in the minors and developed, because as we show these highlights from Montreal, Ottawa, that's a different type of player that's going to play in those kind of games. Not saying Cowan can't handle himself or that games are going to look like that a lot. I just don't think it's a negative or even a slight on Cowan to say, we just think it's better for you for a bit to be the man, and then, we'll see if we need you halfway through.
What will be interesting is watching Yarncroc, Kampf, and Nick Robertson on the sidelines here in the coming week, and how long they leave him on the side, who's on waivers, who's got a trade potential here. There's money to be shed. Obviously, it comes off of big contracts with Kampf and Yarncroc especially.
I'm just laughing because BX is texting me, calling me soft for saying that Stolar should come out of the game. Good to hear from you, Kevin. See you next week.
Always on his phone.
Yeah.
News could break. You never know. Okay, speaking of rough stuff, we have seen it across the preseason, including in Florida. How did we get here? Highlights after the break.
Already got 2 hard centers.
I started running my home garage because the workwear industry
wasn't working for my buddies in the trades.
These guys deserve a brand that listens to their needs.
Every week, our team gathers at the Brunt Garage and we open up for our customers and local workers to hang out and be part of what we're doing here at Brunt.
We're building something better.
Carlson. Lafreniere. There's all the good players left. And it's my turn. Okay. Do we go Rossi or Lion? Rossi and Lion?
Thumbtack knows. Get recommendations for all your home projects. Hire the right pro today.
Let's go Broberg. Maybe he'll be their next pick. I think he might be. So we'll go Rossi. And we'll go Lion. And we'll just pick Broberg because he's well, I don't think anyone's gonna grab him. They might, but like a Brent Burns. He's in Colorado. I didn't even know that.
Full of all kinds of shoes that
Maybe
get
still on
you.
Carolina.
At prices that get your budget. And when you've got never-ending options
Kesselring
for
could have a
every style,
breakout. What do we got?
food,
Fabro, Middleton, Spurgeon,
You have unlimited
66
freedom to
games.
play. And that's something to brag about. DSW, let us surprise you.
Cerakote revolutionized car care with its #1 best-selling rapid ceramic
Power.
base. The unmatched gloss, slickness,
Alright,
and
we'll
shine
keep an eye on them for
now comes with an
defensemen.
industry-leading 50
I guess I need
wash
2 more
guarantee.
at least.
Next generation paint sealer. Rapid ceramic
Kovarov,
Just spray
maybe.
it on and lightly bump it to get incredible shine and professional results that will help your car stay cleaner longer. Look at the difference. With over 60,000 5-star reviews, you can trust Cerakote. Buy today for under $20.
Watchers. Let's face it. What a time to be making a hockey show.
Just when I thought last year couldn't be topped. Let's know what they're in for here. Here we are.
Shima. Check out those for defense.
Keeps you motivated. I think winning, I don't really know any different.
Here it is.
Beautiful play.
NHL Network's definitive list of the best players in the league now.
Stars are aplenty.
Top 50 players right now, 10 to 1, Sunday 7 Eastern on NHL Network.
Boston, New York, the winner will face the Jays. Who do you want?
Alright, we got some people. Lined up.
New season, new questions.
We'll see how that plays out. The guy is historically good.
Get the latest on all the biggest stories as we embark on a new NHL campaign. NHL Tonight season preview, Monday 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Another day in the finance department. Wait, did we pay this already? 6070 airfare, 6040 meals and entertainment. Receipts, expense reports, invoices, purchase orders. What's that? RAM? Cards with built-in policies. Expenses that submit themselves. Look at it go. Okay, what does it code automatic? Oh. We're fixing the parts of finance you hate. RAM. Love finance.
If history has taught us anything, it's not to root against the underdog. It pays to know what's coming. Every great leap began with a bold first step. And there's no shortage of second chances. Against impossible odds. You don't stand down. You swing first. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
It's Laundry Day. No, Mark, what are you doing? Hey, I admit it. I hate your socks. Come on, man.
And this is an important step for all our employees.
Blah, 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 blah.
Certain you're a meal? Yeah. Are you for imprint certain? Oh boy.
Certainty matters. So when you need the right high-quality promotional products, printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time, that's the certainty of 4imprint. Wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Amica Insurance is proudly customer-owned. We know what keeps you going, and we work harder to protect it. Visit amica.com today.
Friday, the NHL's projected top pick, Gavin McKenna,
He's incredible. I really like his game so far.
begins his college career with the Nittany Lions. Penn State versus Arizona State. Friday, 10 Eastern on NHL Network.
Have a great trip.
Do you think they'll be okay?
Honey, nothing's gonna happen. And if it did, parents would take care of the kids. Our money, our house, everything would go to them.
Doesn't count. It's a solid plan, but what you need is a will.
Luckily, Trust and Will makes creating a will easy. It's an attorney-designed, official plan that states your wishes if you died, and it actually counts. Slugbug, get started at trustandwill.com and make it count.
Trust and Will.
There's an easier way. From little fixes to big projects, taking care of your home is easy with Thumbtack. Download the Thumbtack app and start caring for your home today.
Hey, should I convert my IRA to a Roth?
You're asking the wrong guy.
You should ask around online. That's what I do.
You know, financial advice should come from a vetted fiduciary financial advisor who understands your personal financial needs.
Makes sense.
Take the free advisor match quiz on smartasset.com to find one who can answer your questions and help you achieve your retirement goals.
That's one intelligent donkey.
You mean a smart ad?
Get started now at smartasset.com.
Guys, how frustrating is it to find a great pair of jeans? Too tight here, too loose there, too
How
long
frustrating
there.
is
Standard
it?
jeans
Find
use
new
just
pair
two
of jeans.
measurements. Taylor Custom Jeans use 7 different measurements to give you the perfect fit. Your phone can measure you right now. Download the Taylor app on iOS or Android. Choose from hundreds of styles. Taylor measures you digitally and is 20% more accurate than a professional tailor. With free shipping and a money-back guarantee, get your new favorite pair of jeans today. Taylor, available on the Apple App Store or Android.
And it's the captain, Clayton Keller.
I spent a lot of time with Clayton Keller in the summer, so I love the way he plays. I think he competes and he's extremely skilled. I think he's one of the most underrated players I think in the league.
Nightly highlights, live games, and insightful analysis. Nobody covers the game like us. This is NHL Network.
The best shows from the biggest networks. Stream it all on City TV Plus. Start your free trial at citytvplus.ca. Easton Coward may just be 20 years old, but he's earned the trust of head coach Greg Berube, and apparently, at least as of now, has earned a spot on the Maple Leafs fourth line. Anyone that talks about Coward, his former coaches and GM, calls him a student of the game, and you see it here tonight. He is learning at every single opportunity he gets from his line mates, from guys like William Nylander, even guys behind the bench like Mark Savard. Howard was asked earlier in training camp about potentially playing a depth role, starting on the fourth line. He said that is no issue for him. It's what he did with the London Knights. He started on the fourth line. He worked his way up to putting up massive numbers, having a ton of playoff and championship success. He'll be looking to do the same with the Maple Leafs starting soon, guys.
Yes, you could say he's hit almost all the right notes in this training camp.
Yeah, the one thing about trying to make an NHL lineup is there isn't much patience along the journey. And that's the frustrating part. As a young guy trying to establish yourself, you almost feel just the burden each and every shift to try to do something, to try to show, to stand out. And sometimes that can work against you.
Oh, he grabbed him, didn't he? Oh, I was going to grab him.
It is Stolars to start the third period. 28 stops.
We try Carlson.
Power play so far tonight.
He had how many games?
19-4 in that second period. Here's Edmondson putting it in front, and that deflects up onto the netting.
Yeah, whatever.
Leafs were short-handed though. 7:04 of the first 8.5 minutes in the second.
Yeah, really disrupted the flow of the second period and really forced Stolars to be front and center. I didn't mind Elliott's thought at all. You know, I look at saying it's all about how your goaltender feels. Put him in a good position to get ready to start the season. And those were 2 solid periods by Stolars. And clearly he's got his rhythm after an okay game last Saturday, but not nearly as good as this one so far.
Kept in and swung on goal by Sider. Here's Riley, and it bounces to Tavares. John Tavares up ahead. Nylander trying to get loose, but knocked away from him. And now rolled down into the Detroit zone. Nylander on the forecheck against Sider. Tavares arrived near the puck, but Casper able to play it away. And DeBrincat goes redlining in. Brandon Carlo fumbled it. Gets a chance there, and a stop on the backhand as Casper is thwarted once again by Stolars. Leafs make a change as Hamonic sends it in. Jumps the stick to Stolarz. Soderblom. Watched by Joshua, trying to work his way to the front of the net. Rasmussen in behind. That's a big line for Detroit. And now Appleton gets it back to the line across for Hamonic. He's shot, deflected right on. Tipped by Rasmussen, and Macelli dumps it out to center. Now the Red Wings change. This was knocked off his stick by Soderblom. Heading to the bench. Benoit up the head. They've got a penalty coming up against Detroit. The Leafs will get a power play early here in the third.
Too many men on the ice is the indication here. I think just a little bit of a sloppy change. And you can see the look on Todd McClellan's face. Coaches can't stand that.
Too many men on the ice.
And just a nothing play in the neutral zone, and guys just not getting on and off as quickly as possible. So after, as you mentioned, the second period where it was the Leafs, have a look, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just wow.
Probably gonna get
Now
for
6
Railway.
guys with one still on the ice there, not even off. So pretty easy pickup by the officials. And an early power play here in the third for the Maple Leafs.
Leafs 1 for 2. They scored 6 seconds into their opening power play. Tavares wins the draw. Matthews, and he wires that high. Off the initial setup, Nylander's pass. Off Andrew Kopp out with Mason Appleton.
There's another shot in the first 5 seconds. So that's all 3 within the first 10 seconds. That's getting a shot on goal.
Back in. Matthews denies. The drop pass picked off. Kopp will send it down the ice. I think Mason Appleton should help improve the Detroit penalty kill this year. Nylander warding off the checking of Lucas Raymond. Matthews goes to work. Over the line for Tavares. Working out to the penalty killing rule now. There's Nylander. 45 goals last year. Riley back to 88. That went off the glove of Talbot wide. Raymond at the red line, and he'll drop it down into the Leaf zone. Larkin hounding Riley.
No, get down.
Nylander will set things up. 50 seconds to go as the Leafs change
that one.
power play alignment. Ekman Larsson's come on. Domi, big man. Cowan. Ekman Larsson fires it around. Domi looking for the retrieval. Rasmussen comes up with it momentarily, but now Cowan takes over. There's Easton
Frank
Cowan.
Nazar.
Max Domi, a couple of former London Knights on the second power play unit. Macelli up top. Trade spots with Ekman Larsson.
No, dude, that was bad.
Zone picks.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, down. Oh, buddy, that extra pass. You're not one of those guys, are you?
Back into the Leaf zone. Stolarz feeds it ahead. Last rush on the power play. Cowan's got it.
Shoot it.
Domi fires it to blocked. Now McCabe can't get it to the net. Bergman was serving the penalty, and now he goes to the attack. Drops it off for Casper. Shooting it off the shoulder of Stolarz, and out.
Boy, another one. Stolarz just making himself as tall as he could in that last second. You know, you're coming from a bad angle, and so often the guys will try to go right along the ear and watch the head. Good drop pass here, tough angle, so go just up and over, just caught the top of the shoulder there. Stolarz 6'6", able to hold on. Chris, there's Marco Casper again, another dangerous play as he went in. Did a nice little give and go there with Bergman.
21 years of age from Innsbruck, Austria. And steered off the stick of Stolarz out for another face-off in the Leaf zone.
Well, you saw the penalty kill there for the Detroit Red Wings. You mentioned it earlier, just since 83, 84. I mean, you cannot expect to be a playoff team when you get that kind of number. And that's just something that has to improve. You know, amazingly, though, they only had 184 power play attempts against. The Leafs, just for instance, were 235. You know, so they didn't take a whole lot of penalties. But, man, that can work against you. If you can't kill them off, your percentage was just horrible because of it.
Joshua ducks a check, got past Edmondson, deep into the corner, back to McCabe, and that ramps off the stick of Talbot. And
It'd be really interesting to watch Dakota Joshua here. You know, intermission, Scott Locke said about getting comfortable, having the time this year after playing just 20 games last year, never really got his game back. Well, for Joshua, at least you have the opportunity to not start mid-season. Had a difficult year last year with the cancer diagnosis, but this is a guy that's got a huge upside. And can he be a 20-goal scorer for you? Maybe push it even to a 25, and I think it'll be interesting to watch as he gets comfortable here as a Maple Leaf.
Off the end boards, Tavares tried to center. Joshua didn't play until mid-November last year. His first goal was December the 10th. Full training camp will obviously help him. Raymond. Finney. Back at the line. Sherrod. Rebound scored. Dylan Larkin. As Stolars gives up a rebound. And Detroit has tied it. Well, this is all
took some 32 shots. Left him up to dry.
Chris, is because Larkin got a piece of it on the way in. And that's a classic. If you're playing that role in front of the goaltender, not only if you can, you're trying to get in the goaltender's eyes. Well, he gets boxed out by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. But watch at the end. Gets his stick in there, gets a piece of that shot so that Stolars can't control it. All Sherrod's trying to do is get it in there. Because of the deflection, the rebound's there. Now he's got his stick free. Oliver Ekman-Larsson's above his stick as opposed to below it. Can't get there quick enough, and that's a goal scorer's goal. Tip on the way in, pounce on the rebound, and just like that, you got yourself a tie game.
30 last year for Dylan Larkin, fourth consecutive time he's hit that mark. And good on the road last year, 19 of his goals came away from.
Well, we're coming to the end. So far, we've got John Tavares, Logan Cooley, Matthew Nyes, JJ Peterka, Mitch Marner, Matthew Granlund, Roman Josi, Morgan Riley, Philip Broberg, Carter Verhaeghe, Jake Ottinger, Joseph Wall, Edward Verzlinkens, Marco Rossi, Patrick Laine, Leo Carlson, and we're going to pick either Keon J. Miller, Ivan Provorov, as our last player. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards Keandre because he gets about the same stats as Provorov, but more hits and blocks. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. No one else takes him in the next 4 picks. Keandre Miller's going on my team.
Well, you look at how do you become a playoff team? Well, you need some push. You think of those great Detroit Red Wing teams of the past. Their American Hockey League team was the feeder ground of all the good players to come. They were overcooked, so to speak, in the American League. That was Kenny Holland's way, and you know that Steve Yzerman watched that and was a part of that even as a player. Trying to establish that. You have to try to be patient. It's difficult, though, Chris, to be patient when you've missed it 9 years in a row. And I think this year, more than anything, pressure's on. Another penalty coming up here. Nick Waugh gets the stick in for the hook as he's trying to fight Raymond for that loose puck. So power.
All right, come on, let's finish this draft.
Toronto number 55, 2-minute minor penalty, hooking.
6th power play of the night for Detroit.
6 power plays for Detroit. Hi, London. How you doing?
Oh, what were the guys
Good?
talking about? Here you go again, where you give
What
another
you got, Ginger?
opportunity. Just an errant stick, not much of it into the hands, but anytime you get that stick parallel across the body. And here, 34 shots already. The shots are 34-13 for Detroit.
My turn, is it?
Here, Anthony Stolars again going to be tested.
Trevor
for
Zegras.
another odd man play against him.
19 shots in the second period. More than any one period the Leafs allowed shots last year. Again, a lot of shorthanded time for Toronto, and now looking for a 6th consecutive penalty kill. Bouncing puck 10 away. Sandy Pellican far side challenge. Comes back to the line.
That's
and
the
looking
draft.
downhill. Sider across. Sandy Pellican right on. Looking for his own rebound. An outlet here. Lorentz unable to come up with it. Back to the line, Sider. The 20-year-old watched by Lorentz, who does the job and gets it down the ice.
Yeah, good read by Lorentz there. You know, just a little overhanded handling there by the youngster. And when you see the numbers at your back, pressure as quickly as you can, turn the puck over and get it
Alright, so we'll go over to team one last time. Maybe we can find a better screen for it now that we're done at the draft. Not back out of this.
Interesting to see if just a little bit of a test there to see how McMahon handles that responsibility. Here's Gustafson.
Buttle.
Casper along the boards into the corner.
Alright, this is the team. John Tavares, Logan Cooley, Matthew Nye, JJ Paterka, Mitch Marner, Cale Granlund, Roman Yossi, Morgan Riley, Philip Broberg, DeAndre Miller, Carter Verhage, Marco Rossi, Patrick Laine, Leo Carlson, Jake Ottinger, Joseph Wall, and Elvis Merlinkins.
He thought he got bumped again there. And might have been looking for a call. And have outplayed the team up ahead. The Leafs now.
I feel like it's a solid team.
Penalty killing in this game.
I'm hoping that these guys, I'm banking on a lot of young guys. We got Logan Cooley, JJ Paterka, Philip Broberg, Leo Carlson. If any of those guys pop off, we're laughing. So it's a bit of a gamble this year, but it's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. I'm expecting a big season from Mitch Marner and Jack Eichel. John Tavares, I'm hoping for another 35-35. You know, Roman Yossi bounce back. Like, I hope he's not negative. I'm looking for, you know, 60 points, 70 points out of him. Bounce back, you know. Mikko Granlund, accidentally drafted him, but I'm liking how versatile he is. So he might just be a guy to go throughout the lineup. The goalies are in good shape. Banking on Woll coming back. We have Elvis Merlinkins and Jake Ottinger to hold it down in the meantime. 2 starters. Good team and not so good team. I'm thinking we'll do okay. It's a 16-team league, and everyone's looking pretty tough. We're going up against Kadri, Fantilli, Ovechkin, Myers, Pasternak, Kempe, Bouchard, Sanderson, Rinzel, Bichelle, Boho Horvat, Oren Tippett, Kuzmenko, Allmark, Skinner, Askarov, Harrison. Yeah, I think this is about even, you know, like, it could go either way for sure. We got another team, Jack Hughes, Mika Fischer, Devil's Boy over here, Mikko Rantanen, Justin Spratt, Gabriel Velarde, Sagan, Theodore, Gostisberg, Shabbat, Radish, Kopitar, Barbashev, Warren Fogle, Sorokin, Swayman, Allen. Yeah, pretty good team. Pretty good team, and yeah, there's more where that came from. What I'm thinking is, I will probably do like a little rundown stream every week, just to go through this. Might be 30 minutes, maybe a video even. We'll just continue it on. So thanks for coming out to the draft. If you're watching, doesn't look like there's anyone here at the moment, but we had some people come through. I appreciate you checking the stream out and coming through. Excited for another hockey season. So, yeah, I'm trying to incorporate this fantasy season with the channel, so I'll at least make a video, let's say once a week, once a month, probably once a month, just to run through how the weeks are going. It would be short. It could even be a short. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try and incorporate it. If it gets incorporated, it gets incorporated. If not, I'll just, you know, I can pull it up on stream or something. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next stream. We're about to hit 2 hours, so we'll stop right